how's you doing today? What we're gonna be making is a breaded chicken breast. It's gonna be delicious. Now what I've done is I've taken the chicken breast and I've pre-packaged them in these nice little packages. You know, that way I have them ready to go when I want. Now you might hear a little Taylor Swift playing. That's okay. That's okay. There we go. What you want to do is you want to preheat the oven at 350. That's 350. Now, what you're going to do is, if your pan's a little rusty on the inside, you're going to want to use a little tin foil. Now, this is actually my better pan. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where did she go? Where'd she go? Oh, here she is. Now this here, we call the Rust Master. It's a bit rusty, if you can see that. Do use it. Still continue to use it. Yes. Okay, so here we go. You want to put a little tin foil. Just like so. Huh? Huh? Okay, now what you're gonna do? What you're gonna do is you're gonna open the chicken breast. Sure. What you're gonna do is you're gonna open your pre-packaged, that you packaged, your pre-packaged chicken breast. You gotta be careful. Cross-contamination can be a real issue with the salmon and something like that. Now, here we go. Okay. Smells good. Smells very good. Now, take it out. Take it right out. Take that. Throw that in your barrel of trash. Okay. Now, what you're gonna do? Okay, now what you're gonna do? I got plenty of knives. I can throw them in the dishwasher. Got the staff behind me, a little clean them up. Okay, now what you're gonna do? What you're gonna do? You're gonna take a little bowl. You're gonna take your cage-free, farm-fresh eggs. Bada boom, bada bang. Into that bowl. Just gonna grab any standard fork. Just gonna beat that up. Beat up, like Pauly D. Beat right up. There we go. Okay. What we're gonna do here is gonna take the chicken breast, bada boom, toss it right into there. Then what you're gonna do? You're going to take your breadcrumbs, lay them right out on the plate. So, and what you're going to do, you make sure you got that breast coated in your egg, just regular egg. What I did before was I actually marinated my chicken breasts before I packaged them. So they actually do have a little bit of an Italian seasoning and flavoring already on the breast. So I just take that, bada boom, bada bang, toss it right into there. What I like to do is, hold on. So, what you want to do is you just sort of toss and turn, bada boom, bada bang, open it around. If you need inspiration, you just think about Tony Maselli, or Tony Danza, if you will. You know, think of him back at the house in Litchfield, helping out with Jonathan and Sam, and Angela, and of course Mona. You know, vacuuming the curtains, baking the ziti and the chicken breasts. Remember when he walked in on Angela? Jeez, that was wild. That was wild. Speaking of old shows, I caught Full House 2 mornings ago. And it was well, they all had their nice little messages. Now, you know, I've noticed here I'm just sort of messing with it. I'm not really doing anything. What I like to do is just give it a little, so you'll have some extra egg. You just give it a little drizzle, drazzle, tizzle, tazzle. And that'll just give you a little cholesterol, in case you need some cholesterol, you put the egg in it. So anyway, it was one where we all know Stephanie is a bumblebee. Just give me 1 sec and just bring those hands right up. Stephanie, similar to the Girl Scouts, she was a bumblebee. And there was a sleepover, a mother-daughter sleepover, bumblebee sleepover. And as we all know, Pam Tanner, Stephanie, did I say Michelle before? Stephanie. Stephanie, Michelle, and DJ's mother, Pam, passed away, a while ago. So, so Stephanie was, at first, she was pretty, she was obviously sad, but she just, acted like she didn't want to go, and that sleepovers were stupid. So, Aunt Becky caught wind of this, and this is right before, this is before Becky and Jesse were married, but they were, they were starting to renovate the upstairs. They didn't get into that in detail, but so Aunt Becky caught wind of this, and she decided to offer to accompany Stephanie to the mother's daughter bumblebee sleepover, and Stephanie took her up on it, and she was excited about it, and it was going to be great. So the day comes where they were going to have this sleepover, and then Stephanie's getting all her stuff together, getting ready to go, and Kimmy Gibbler comes over with her drool pillow and hops up on Stephanie's bed. I guess DJ invited her over, and she was gonna slumber over there for the night. And apparently Kimmy's parents said, "You know what? You can stay as long as you'd like." Crazy, right? Anyway, so right before she's supposed to leave with Aunt Becky, who hadn't yet returned home from work, she gets a call on the phone, and it was Aunt Becky. And apparently Aunt Becky, I could tell from the scene that she was clearly in a garage, a gas station, or some sort of an auto shop. Aunt Becky, did I start this video with some sort of an Italian accent or something? So I forgot about that. Or some sort of accent. But anyway, so Aunt Becky had to break the news to Stephanie that she wasn't going to be able to make it to the sleepover because car trouble. Aunt Becky says, "Oh, sorry, Stephanie, I'm not going to be able to make it. I dropped my transmission." Stephanie says, "Well, pick it up and come on over here." Cute, right? Kids. They say the darndest things. So then, Stephanie, she actually wasn't angry right away. She was just like, "Oh, okay, that's okay, thanks." And obviously Becky felt terrible. And so that's when I stopped watching the episode. Don't know what happened. I assume Becky robbed the gas station and gave Stephanie the robbery money. I don't know. I would assume, but shouldn't assume things. Can make an ass out of it. Got it. Alright, so now here we go. You get your chicken breast ready to go. And what you do is pick it up and take a gander at that. Let me see if I can give you a little look at that. Okay. Alrighty. And you're gonna toss this in the oven. Looks delish. Just rinse my hand one more time. So you're gonna toss this in the oven for 17 to 21 minutes, or until the chicken breast reaches 170 degrees. So let me toss this in. I remember back in my college days at UConn, I was heading out to work. I was working at a retirement home as a busboy. What was the name of it? Oh, Chatfield something. I worked at a retirement home. I worked at a couple other retirement homes, but when I was in Arizona, I worked at a retirement home. And my friends out there like to make fun of me for working there. I think partly because the name of the place was Friendship Village, and I'd wear a little shirt that said Friendship Village. So anyway, back at UConn, I was heading out to Chatfield to go to work, and I wanted to have a quick bite, so I had purchased some frozen chicken breasts that were breaded already, and I assumed that they were pre-cooked. I think you know where this is going now. So I tossed it in the oven for, I don't know, 3-4 minutes just to warm it up. Tossed it on a hot dog bun and put some ketchup on it. Bit right into it, started chewing away, swallowed a bite, and then the consistency did not seem right. So sure enough, take a look at it and it's just completely pink, not at all cooked. It was a raw chicken breast that was slightly warm for about 3 minutes. I spent the next 4 years in the hospital for salmonella poisoning. I wasn't sick, I was volunteering with the children. Not sure what that means. And all of this happened by taking your hand. Where I am now, just where I wanted to be. And now that we're together, I'm stronger than ever, I'm happy and free. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. If you ask me why I've changed, all I gotta do is say your sweet name. It's your love, just does something to me. I forgot to start the old microwave the timer, so I've got that going, and that's about it. Gonna go do something. Oakley dokley. Have a great night and enjoy your chicken breast.